Hi everyone, it's Samantha here from Samantha Sutherland Artist. I wanted to make this quick vlog because I wanted to share a few things with you. First of all, I want to let you all know, I may have mentioned this, I don't know if I have or not because I can't remember. I have something called Ehlers Danlos syndrome, which is a connective tissue disorder. It affects my joints and it makes me very tired. It gives me a lot of fatigue, a lot of joint pain, aching, memory problems as well, and a whole host of other things. And I also have fibromyalgia, which again adds to my fatigue and the pain. And it means, like, if the best way to describe it is if you stub your toe or bang your elbow, after a couple of minutes it stops hurting. But for me, it can go on for an hour or a bit longer, or it can kind of ache and then hurt later on down the line, or it's kind of annoying. The reason I'm mentioning this is because I have made the decision to start incorporating or talking about my disability within the videos I make when it's relevant, as in like if I go out to places like art galleries or museums or old houses or anything like that. I want to be able to report if it's a great place if you have a disability, or if they give you extra help or anything like that. And also, if you've ever heard of the Sunflower, I think it's called the sunflower.org. It's a charity. It's really huge. It's been around for I don't know how long. You can buy from them, or you can actually get them from the supermarket. Apparently, I've not tried it, but I did buy mine. You get a lanyard and a card, and you buy these, and it basically lets people and the places you visit, shops or galleries or things like that, it lets them know that you have a hidden disability or a hidden illness, hidden chronic illness. And it really does help, because I was in H&M, we were shopping for our little girl, and I was having a little bit of trouble, and this very lovely helpful assistant came over and asked if she could help me. And it took me till the end of our shopping trip to go, oh, because I had the lanyard on. It was very helpful, and it's great. So I can highly recommend buying one if you can't get one from your supermarket, but it's just to let people know that you need a little extra help. Also, I was inspired to talk more about my disability in my videos because I have been following her for quite some time, probably about 2, 3, maybe 4 years, which is Retro Claude. She suffers from a chronic illness and she regularly mentions it in her videos, and she's found ways to deal with sewing and creating whilst having a disability. I have tried to follow her advice. I tried, but I was a bit naughty. Instead of doing all the cutting, and then because I was trying to make something for my daughter, and I did all the cutting, and I kind of did it all in one go, and I didn't take a rest. But then when I went to sew it up a few weeks later, because I couldn't remember where I put most of the stuff, I realised I hadn't cut out most of the stuff I needed, and B, I didn't know where I'd put the pattern or the rest of the fabric, and it all ended up going in the bin, which was not my expected outcome. But maybe I'm just not set up to make clothes really, which is quite funny because I want to do that in the future. But she talks about pacing and really good tools which are really helpful if you are disabled. And another reason I mention it is because my disabilities cause quite extreme fatigue sometimes, and pain. Sometimes I just really don't want to do anything, and I've not been able to do any sewing, cross stitch or knitting because I've done some really weird injury to my elbow, which is another reason I've not been making videos and things, is because I've been in too much pain. I did something to my elbow, which I'm guessing is probably down to the EDS that I suffer. And anything I talk about, I will put in a link underneath this video. Because I'm also on my phone, I'm not quite sure if I'm going to get a chance to figure out how to edit it. So this is what you see is what you're going to get, I'm afraid, today. But yeah, what was I saying? This is what I mean. I forgot what I was talking about now. But yeah, anything I talk about, anyone I mention, anything I speak of will be put underneath the video. But yeah, I've done something gnarly to my elbow, which is causing immense pain. So for the last 8 months, I've not been able to do much of anything. And a few weeks ago was a very unhappy day. And my husband suggested that I'm happier when I am drawing and painting, and he's right. I can probably embarrass a sailor when I sew with what comes out of my mouth. When my daughter's around, obviously, I bite my tongue quite a lot, and I have wanted to stamp my feet and scream and throw things. But when it comes to painting and drawing, I can use my left hand. So I've been quite lucky that I've been doing a bit more sketching, and I'm waiting to add paint to some sketches that I really like, and I might try and re-sketch some of them. But yeah, one of the reasons I wanted to mention about having disabilities is because of how I'm going to take my channel forward, especially when my little girl goes back to school, when I start hopefully making videos, a regular recording schedule and uploading schedule, which will hopefully be once a week, possibly twice or a little bit more if I go anywhere of interest, or I just might make one really long video if I can figure out how to do all the editing and stuff, because I am not tech minded. I'm kind of useless with tech. But anyway, it's all going to be learning. And so yeah, the reason being is that I've added to Facebook, or yes, to Facebook and Instagram, I've added the words art and history, especially to Facebook. It's really obvious. And I've changed my name on Instagram from whatever it was to now incorporating art_history, because I have been following someone called Lil's Vintage World for about 3 years now, maybe 2.5. And every year she does something called Judatember, which is in a September you choose a book on the Tudors and you read it either just before and then you end at the end of September, a book on the Tudors, for which I watched one of her book reviews. And I went ahead and from Amazon, I bought this new, but I have a new idea, which I'll get to in a minute. It's called The Final Year of Anne Boleyn by Natalie Gruninger. Yeah, I'm very sorry if I've just massacred your name. I'm really sorry. I have started reading it. I'm dyslexic as well. I should mention I'm dyslexic as well. So I'm a really slow reader. And this has got... well, actually, excluding the notes and the appendices, 187 pages, including epilogue. That's kind of cool. This should take me till the end of September, hopefully, to read it. And I'll let you know what I think of it. Lil of Lil's Vintage World, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she must have done, because I wouldn't have bought the book. She gave a bit of what she thought of the book, pretty sure. I'll see if I can find the video, because I only watched it within the last week, must be, because I bought this the day of seeing her video. Excuse me, she knows. Excuse my rudeness. And I bought the book, and I bought it new from Amazon because I wanted to start reading it ASAP. And so far, I mean, I might be not very many pages. I'm 7 pages in, which for me is quite good, and I am enjoying it. Also, because I do have problems holding books, I bought a gimbal traveller, also from Amazon, because I figured they'll come at the same time, it'll be useful. So I just, excuse me, because, oh, okay, it's already extended. I've extended it, and you basically just attach it to your book. So I'll show you really quickly if I can. She said, this will be fun because it's my right arm that really hurts still. Believe it or not, holding this is really painful. And then you hook it on the other side, and it helps to keep the book pages open, so you can put it on a surface and you can read the book, which is really cool. And I also decided that I wanted to be able to take it with me everywhere and have everything, including my reading glasses, in the same place. And sometimes if I don't want to take my whole bag with me, I can put my mobile phone in it as well. I bought this, which is it's a book sleeve, and I got this off Amazon too. And it's got a front pocket and it's got a zip. It's really robust and it's beautiful. I bought my daughter one. Hers says, oh, booked for the weekend or something. Mine says just one more chapter, because at night time when I'm really tired and I'm sat reading, I just want to read one more chapter. And talking of books on history, I'm just gonna go this way. I bought myself, because I can't help myself, I'm one of these people who likes to buy lots of things at once, especially when she starts a new hobby. Well, it's not really a hobby, it's an interest that I'm going back into. I also bought from World of Books, Walking the Invisible, Following in the Bronte's Footsteps by Michael Stewart. Now, I'm hoping to go to Haworth in the next few weeks with my daughter. And I am on page 8 of this book. This is my in-bed nighttime reading book, which helps me get to sleep because I suffer from something called painsomnia, so I can't always easily get to sleep. So I bought this one from World of Books. It should have been £16.99. I think I paid £3.49 or something for it. I will link this in the description below. Obviously the Anne Bronte one, I think I paid, even though it was brand new and it cost 22, I think I paid 16 for it, I think. Again, I will link the book in the description below. Everything I've bought and purchased, I will do that. But yeah, I'm going to be incorporating history and places of historical interest into my videos as well. As I said, I think I mentioned we're hoping to go to Lime Hall in the next few weeks, and Haworth as well. I absolutely love Haworth, and also I want to get more comfortable and braver in recording whilst I'm out, because I'm not very at that. I just kind of will take photos and maybe the odd bit of video, and that's about it. But what I'd like to do is, when I'm going around certain like old houses and things, having the National Trust membership, we've already used it quite a lot, and I'm hoping to go back around, especially Dunham Massey, I think it is. They had a few years ago a World War I ward set up, and I missed out on going to see it. But they still actually have part of the World War I hospital. Was it World War II? Maybe World War II hospital ward set up in the house, and information on the nurses and the patients that were there and things. So I'm hoping to go back, because there's a little bit of cross stitch as well, which I missed out on quite a bit of it because we went through it quite quickly. So I'm hoping to get braver with recording whilst out and about. Also, I'd like to report back on how accessible these places are for people with disabilities. We're hoping to possibly maybe even go to the Yorkshire Sculpture Park and the Hepworth Museum, which will have to be 2 separate trips, because you need about 2.5 hours, apparently 3 hours to go around the Hepworth, and you need at least a day to go around the sculpture park. And I mean, I love the sculpture park, and I'm looking forward to going back and seeing the Barbara Hepworth sculptures and things. So that will definitely be a really cool place to take videos, and also hopefully do voiceovers and things as well. So yeah, this is only meant to be quick. Again, I've mumbled on. So yeah, thank you so much again for sticking with me. If you liked this video and you liked the other videos that I've made, please like and subscribe to them. And yeah, I look forward to seeing how this all kind of works out and all the shenanigans I get up to. Because I am looking forward to taking you all with me. I love old houses. I want to go back to the John Rylands. I want to go to the Portico Library in Manchester. There are lots of places I want to go, and I hope I can take you all with me and take some video footage as well. And like I said, what did I? I'm going to the Aoi Kusama exhibition, which I can't wait because I'm such a huge fan of her artwork. So that might be a few days after I've been, because I might be kind of a bit, I'm really looking forward to it. So the excitement might still be there a couple of days after, but we'll see. And yeah, I will let you know how my lanyard goes at the exhibition as well, because I will be wearing it, and I've started to wear it around places as well. And also there's an exhibition at Stockport Art Gallery to do with Stockport itself. There's artwork, sculpture and poetry, so I want to go and look at that. And there is another exhibition I want to go to, and I have some exciting information about an exciting exhibition that I'm involved in. So yeah, for now I will stop and I'll shush and I'll go, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your Sunday. Depending on when I upload this, hopefully it will be straight away. Have a lovely week, and I look forward to taking you along with me on the shenanigans I get up to with my little girl. She wants to go and see stuff on the Titanic as well, so that means a trip to the Maritime Museum in Liverpool, and I want to go to Cass Art in said Liverpool, so I hope to take you with me to either the one in Liverpool or Manchester, because I want to go to one or the other, whichever's easiest to do on whatever days. And we've got some other days in the ideas pipeline. So I will see you all again very soon. Spread the word, and I hope you liked this. Again, like I said, if you did, please like and subscribe. It would be lovely to grow my little channel. I just would like to help people who are like myself, a history nerd. I look forward to sharing with you my growing history bookshelf, and maybe getting to a specific era that I am really interested in. I'm interested in the Pendle witches and things like that as well. So local history, walking history with the Brontes, things like that. And I'm hoping to get to Top Withens. Perhaps, maybe, possibly. That may be a bit of a dream to get to, but we'll see, because it's a bit of a long walk, and me and walking, we don't always mix very well. So I will see you again very soon. I will stop and mumbling and rumbling on, and I will see you again very soon. Thank you very much for sticking with me for this long, and I hope to see you all again very soon. So again, thank you to the subscribers that are still with me. I hope to see some new subscribers, which would be lovely. You can find me on Facebook, on Instagram and YouTube, and I will link all of those below. So until next time, I will say goodbye. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Thank you, and see you later. Bye bye.